Have you tried building up the agent that we discussed in the last class?
Not yet from my
Okay,
side.
no problem. You have Saturday and Sunday. Just try that. Okay, just to finish that thing, right?
Yes, yes.
This one I'm talking about, right? Okay. So now when let me start the recording. Okay. So here I discuss like how can a agent can be a financial analyst, can give you the report of your investment, can create a chart, can create a visualization kind of things. But here we are giving the information in the form of text. Okay, here we had given the information in the form of text. Suppose if I have a document or I have a PDF and I want to upload it and I want to do all sort of analysis from that PDF. Okay, like it can be our bank statement, it can be our salary slip, it can be anything. Okay, tax statement, anything. So I want the agent to do all sorts of analysis and give me the report. Right. So we should know can how can we upload those files and all, and how agent can be created, right? So for the purpose, I will tell you the next example in which we'll create the RAG based agent. Okay, or against a RAG agent, right? So or RAG app. So in generative AI, if you can recall, I told you what is RAG, and we created a RAG application as well. Do you remember?
Yeah, right.
Right. Right. So let's see how can we do it over here. Right. So let's say, so first the steps are very simple. Okay. Let's add over your supervisor. Okay. Then add your worker one. So I'll add three workers as of now. Later it may be required to add few more worker, but as of now, let's three workers. Okay. Next we will have over here the thing like chat, chat OpenAI. Okay, so these are the things we have added. So you can just add these things and connect because these are the basic things, and thereafter we'll go further. And allow me for a minute, I'll be back. All right. So let's connect it. Supervisor. All right. So I have connected it, and then this one will be connected over here. It's everything is done. Now this is the basic structure that we create every time, right? Next we want a RAG, right? So what RAG does? Okay, just try to recall. Okay, there used to be a document. Let's try to understand it like this. Okay, there used to be a document, right? Where is my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. So there used to be a document over here, and in this document we have some information. It can be PDF document kind of thing. Like now, we what we do, we basically use a we have to retrieve the information from here. Okay, we have to retrieve the information. We use what? PDF reader, right? So here we have to attach, we basically retrieve it, right? And after retrieving, what we do, we store the information in a vector database. Okay, we store the information in vector database, so that later on, okay, when there will be a query from this vector database, like suppose someone asked a query, okay, or asked a question, anything, right? So it's like this question or query, right? So the information, this query or questions will be answered from this vector database. Okay, this is a process that generally happened, right? So what we do here, in this case, I have to attach something called retriever tool. Okay, RET R. Okay, so if I see retrievers, so you can see AWS Bedrock knowledge base retrievers to retrieve the information from the some of the knowledge base and all. So many retrievers are there, right? So it's like these are just used to retrieve the information, vector store retriever and all, right? And then we have this thing, use a retriever as allowed tools for agent. So we can try these guys as well, and or let's start with this thing only. Okay, so we'll just use this thing first. Okay, and here I have to connect the retriever. First we connect the tool, and thereafter we have to connect the retriever. These are the retrievers. Okay, so we will connect the retriever over here, and this is a tool that I can name it as anything, any name I can give it, let's say my retriever or whatever, right? So this will be connected to the first work. Okay, now let me save this guy. I'll save it as my flag app. So just save it. It is not completed yet. We'll complete it, but as of now I'm saving it so that it can be saved somewhere, and then we can go ahead. Right. So let's say I'll give it a name, doc reader. All right. This is a doc reader, which will be used to read any document. All right. Now I'll save it. Now what I do, I'll complete it. But before I complete it, let's try to understand why we created 3 workers. The first worker can do what? Can just try to capture the information from the knowledge base. Whatever the document I'll upload, that document information will be captured by first worker, right? Then we can ask the second worker to do something based upon that information. Okay, based upon that information, we can ask second worker to do something, like for example, writing a blog or writing an article or writing a 5 short tweets or summarizing anything, whatever the uploaded knowledge we have. Okay, like for example, in the previous case, we create a financial analyst. So the first worker will just have the information about my finances. Second worker can do what? Can just create a report, summarize the details, anything that I want. And the third worker should, kind of structure everything and summarize everything properly so that it can save the things into my local machine. That means Here I have to also use write tool. All right. And this write tool should save the information in my machine. So this can be the space. Done. I'll save it. Am I clear? So now let's try to build, create something for these workers. So what do? I'll just get back and open my this guy, that is your prompt engineering team, and I'll give the instruction to my prompt engineering team to write the prompt. Okay. So let's say I want 3 agents. All right. I want 3 agents. The first agent should search through uploaded knowledge and use a tool called doc reader. Okay, the first agent should search through the uploaded knowledge and use a tool called doc reader, obviously. And the second agent should write a blog post and 5 short tweets from the uploaded knowledge. All right. And the third agent should structure should structure and summarize everything well, and in the end use a tool to save the report locally. All right. So let's see.
Vipul, one question.
Hmm? Yeah, please tell me.
Even if you don't mention
Mhm.
save the report locally, it should do it, right?
Yeah, obviously it will do, but it will not. But it will not save it in your system.
Because you have dragged that save to file command, so it
Mhm.
should ideally do it irrespective of you type it or not, isn't it?
Yeah, it will do, but it will not save in your system. If I use save to this one, so it will just save everything into the system.
Acha, okay. Okay.
All right. So we'll see now. Now let's give it the instruction and see the outcome. See, when you give it a save option, then it will save everything into your system like this. You can see these are the document it had saved earlier. In some of our previous thing, okay, it just saved whatever the result it generated and then saved it into the system. So I'll share this thing with you as of now, right? So this is a prompt I had given to the prompt engineer. Prompt for prompt engineer. Okay, and then outcome. This is the outcome we got. Okay. So what I do, I'll just save it somewhere. What is the purpose of it? Like, okay, and before I go ahead, I'll also share with you. All right. Okay. So now let's finish it. So I had shared it with you. I'll give it in the chat. Okay. So now I'll just get back to my actual agent. Okay. So now I have three workers and I have the prompt for all those three workers. The first worker is Knowledge Explorer. Okay. Second worker is over here, Content Creator. And the third worker is over here, Report Organizer. Okay. Now the first worker I'll just see. Okay, so this is the prompt for my first worker. The second worker prompt over here. Like this. And the third worker prompt over here. All right. Done. So this is what I did. Now, next thing that we have to complete, that means retrieval tool is there, but how can we upload the data? Those things we have to finish it over here, right? Okay, so we required over here the vector stores. So when I click here, and you'll search over here vector stores. Okay, just a minute. Okay. So now what we did here, when you search for vector, okay, you can see vector is stored to document, search document with a scores from the low. I don't have to do this thing. Right. So from here, vector store. What is vector store? Vector store will be used for storing your information in the form of vector. Right. So a lot of vector stores are fast we had used in generative AI. If I want to use it, let's access it. Then here I have to just connect what? Embeddings and then base path to load, right? So what is this actually? Path to load fast.index file, right? So basically you required over a fast.index file that you have to save into your system and then you can use it, right? So I'll show you like how it can be done. Or let's say we can use some more simple vector store. Let's say where it is not in memory. In memory vector store stores embedding and does an exact linear search for the similarity embedding. It is just like fast, but it don't requires any additional files. Right? You can see when I use fast over here. Okay. So see, both are the vector store. Both the things require document. That means there will be a tool through which you can upload the document. Then both the things require embeddings. I have to use some of the embeddings like OpenAI embedding or any other embedding. Like in our generative AI part, we had use OpenAI embeddings, right? So it's like OpenAI embedding or ADA embedding, right? So in both the things, I have to use embedding. Only one thing is different over here: base path. Right? That means here I require file.index file. Okay, there is a file.index file that we will download and we have to retrieve over here. Right? But here we don't require it. It will just store everything into your memory, into your system memory. Right? It is already pre-programmed. Now the thing is, when should we use in memory? For a small use case, in memory. For larger use case, fast. All right. So let's connect it over here. This is called.
Vipul, what about chroma?
That chroma is for more larger use case. So chroma is just like fast only. Upsert embed data and perform similarity search upon query. So these all are done for the similar purpose. Okay. Only we have to check their efficiency. Like in our case, we have to check like which one is working faster. Okay, all of them are having the same thing. They just do the store the kind of convert everything into vector form and then do the similarity search when you ask anything.
Okay.
Right. So I'll try a few more. Let's do this thing. So now it requires two more entity. One is called embedding, other is called document. So see wherever you can see red color, that means that is important. That we can't miss. Okay, if it is not red color, then it's okay. Right? So we can embedding. So let's search for embedding. AWS Bedrock embedding. So many embedding things are there. We had used OpenAI embedding. So I'll just drag and drop. Try with the other embedding as well. So here I have three embeddings. Okay, anyone you can use. And here I require OpenAI key as well. Okay. Next, it also requires document because it will learn from the document. So just search for document. So I'll get document loaders. So these are the ways how you can upload your documents. Right? Zero Web Scraper. These are for API document loader. Like if you have an API, document is present over the cloud and you got the API of that, you can use it. So if you have CSV document, you can use it. If you have a docs, you can use it. If you have PDF file, then you can folder with complete folder, you can connect. Google Drive, you can connect. Right. So whatever the type of document you have, you can just let's say go with the PDF, most simple one. So connect it. So why it is not okay. So the thing is, from one side you are giving the document, from other side you are defining the embedding algorithm. So in memory vector store will store the vector form of your document. Right. So I have to just upload the document over here. right? So let's say I'll upload a document, company manual. So I uploaded it. Here, one page, one document per page, or one document per file. Let's say one document per file. Document we have attached. Okay. Now, if you have very large document, then and we want your RAG application to work better. So what I told you, what technique we use. If we have a very large document and I want your RAG applications to work efficiently, then what technique we use? Please tell me.
You got to help us, people.
Had we used chunking?
Oh, chunking, right.
Remember, right? So if we have um, just a minute. Yeah. If we have very large this thing, that is your uh, number of text, right? So what we do is just split it, right? And for that, that's why you can see it is mentioned over text splitter, right? So you can just call over here the text splitter. If your document size is small, then it is not required. Otherwise, it is required. Character text splitter. For cursive character. Okay. So you can just define over here chunk size 500, chunk overlap 100. All right. Is it done? Upload file. Oh, you have not uploaded the file? Okay, now let me save it. So once I saved it, you can see what I am getting over here, absurd. Okay. So what is absurd? It is something that you do finally to upload or store all the informations into the vector store. Okay. So now you can just do it. So this is a chunking 10 document, you can say, because of chunking, this is what we are getting. Right. And then close it. So now you uploaded the document, it is splitted it. This guy converted into the vector and stored into the vector form. Right. So when this guy will do what? Will retrieve the information, okay, from this vector store. Retriever will retrieve the information from the vector store and give it to the first agent. And first agent will give to the second, and second will give to the third. All right. Okay. So let's save it and let's check it. What do you know? So first, Knowledge Explorer.
Ha, Vipul, why is the knowledge explorer coming up multiple times?
Something happened wrong.
No, I also encountered this with my things, so it
Hmm,
doesn't stop.
something happened wrong. Just a minute. So something wrong happened over here.
It's perhaps stuck in a loop.
Hmm. Now it did its job. When I stopped it,
हाँ लेकिन आपने स्टॉप तो कर दिया मैनुअली ना.
हाँ एक मिनट. I, I have uploaded the document. Just let me try with some other thing. Hmm. Sometimes it happens like it behaves like this, but generally it don't happen. Let me see. Research and provide information about product return policies and warranty details. All right. No, it is fine. Last time it may be because of some reason, sometimes it went into such kind of situation, but here it's fine. These are the machines, right? So we can't expect 100% performance. Sometimes it may behave abnormally, just like machine behaves, because these are the trained softwares, right? So it may be sometimes incorrect, but anyway, let's see what it is saying. Now, based upon the information, it has given me the knowledge explorer just retrieve the things, product returns and warranty, right? So return policy, eligibility for return, non-returnable, international orders, return for process, warranty information, techno product 1 year of warranty. The warranty covers manufactured defect, extended warranty, claim process. Then the next thing is what? Report organizer. So report organizer is just organizing this thing, and then finish, and then document reader. Document reader has given this information. And now it is a summarized thing, right? So has it saved it or not? Let me check. And it said here solution overviews. No, this is not saved. It has not saved as of now. You can check, so you can see it has not saved. What may be the reason? You have to attach the right tool, right? So it is not saving. It is not getting the instruction properly or what? Okay, so here we are going to bring the criteria and information content. Use the so just modify the prompt a bit. Write tool to save the report locally in the system. Save it. Now let's check. Now write file did its job, right? So as write file did its job, let me just open the output over here. You can see it has saved it now. Earlier it didn't save, so by just modifying the prompt a bit, it just saved it over here. All right.
Yep.
So this is how, yeah, this is how your RAG app works. Please tell me. You were saying something?
Yeah, Vipul.
Mm-hmm.
Vipul, can we go back? Can we just look at the flow once? Can we just zoom out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Vipul, if I try to simplify on my end for my understanding perspective,
Mm-hmm.
I can build this without worker 1 2 3 also, right?
Without worker 1 2 3, how can you build it?
So what I'm trying to figure out is if I try to simplify this,
Mm-hmm.
just get just have the vector store and then maybe query it and save it. Simple. Query to
Vector
would be
is.
done from chat window.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and saving is done through write to file.
But who will do it if you don't add a worker?
Okay, so what you are saying, Vipul, is though there is a save to write to file command, but that alone cannot do it. You have to have a worker backing it up.
Correct, correct, correct. Obviously.
Acha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, fine. Please go ahead.
Anyone just doing it? Can anyone just trying it? Okay. One more thing, you are facing some problem, like you said, like something goes into infinite loop and all. Can you just show me?
Yeah, Vipul, I'm still on mobile, so maybe next day.
Got it. No, no problem.
I just encountered the same problem that you encountered a while back. It was
वो
looping
होता
through.
है वो कभी कभी prompting like because of some prompting that happens or because of you know sometimes mm, sometimes because of LLM model also happens. You can just switch the LLM model and can check.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Right? In case one LLM model is showing that thing, so that happens sometimes because of LLM model, instability of some LLM model that happens.
Okay, cool.
Mhm. Anyone is doing it?
Yeah, I think Vipul, you should move on.
Mhm. Yeah, it's fine. So, see, after this, what can we do? Fine. After this, we can. I'm just planning something. Mm, Not sure that will work or not, but let me try. If you can create a RAG agent using web scraping, right? So there is something called fire crawl.
Vipul, can we just go back to the flow once?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
अच्छा विपुल, एक ही वर्कर अगर रखे तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगा? आई मीन इट
Mm-hmm. In
शुड
that
डू इट्स
case,
थिंग, राइट?
that will be a problem. It will just not do the things properly. It will skip a lot of things every time.
अच्छा, ओके ओके, फाइन फाइन, प्लीज गो अहेड.
Hmm. Right, that's the thing. Okay, so now here we are uploading a document. We can also try to create a RAG agent by web scraping. So here is a fire crawl, right? The fire crawl is something which can be used to crawl through a website, right? So it requires a API for the fire crawl. So you can just go to fire crawl, okay? Turn websites into LLM ready data. Power your AI apps with a clean data crawled from any website. All right. So here you require to sign up or sign in. Let's click here. Okay. So what we do here, we require the API key, right? So this is your API key. Let's copy this API key. We can generate a new API key as well. I'll go here. I can just attach the API key over here. Fire crawl API URL. So what API URL shall I give it? API URL. API keys. API key is fine. What is API URL over here? Just a minute. API URL, I had given API dot firecrawler.dev. So I had not given it, is just coming on its own. Maybe this is a default I have to use. Anyway, so just save it. Type is crawl or scrap. Okay, so crawling is like now here it is a little confusing actually. Crawl a URL in all accessible subpage. It's like just scroll through all a particular website in its the sub pages within it. So this is a little slow. Scrapping is like scrap everything. Okay, scrap everything from a particular website, right? Now here I can give the URL that you want to crawl. So which URL you want to crawl? Okay, let's say I'll give this URL. Okay. Output you want in a array form or text form. Right? Document array of document objects containing metadata or text concatenated string from the page. So what do you want? So in the last, so let me just use it over here. RAG using web crawling. Now this is assignment for you, right? Just try this thing. Okay. What exactly you have to do? See, when I had used in the last example, what I used, I had uploaded over here the file. Okay, I have uploaded the PDF file. Okay, and based on the PDF file, it did something. Okay, you have to create a RAG app using this guy. Okay, just try to do it and check the problem that you are facing, and do try to fix that problem. Okay, I told you this will be used to crawl through a website. Now it can crawl through a website, but user needs to interact. So if I want user needs to interact, I have to connect over here embeddings. I have to connect over here vector store. I have to connect to what the supervisor workers. LLM model, everything. So please try to work on it. Okay, and check how can what are the problems that you are facing. In the upcoming class, I will tell you about the Llama. Okay, like how can we use the Llama and Lava Cloud and other things. Okay, and I guess I have already told you already, but anyway, I can just repeat that thing. And thereafter, we go for some deployment part as well. Can you try first?
Okay.
Yeah, please do try this thing before I can tell you, but I can just do it right now, but I want you to try so that you can find out what are the problems you are getting, right? Alright, so that we can resolve that. Let's just finish it and thereafter we'll continue from here in the next session.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Thank you. Take care.
Thanks.
Everything is fine for you?
Yes, sir.
Alright.